Last day of the contest was rewarded with a clean swell from the south. That gave the surface and the spectators the best final day you can ask for. Clean offshore with 4 to 5 feet sets and some spectacular moments. The Australian Pete Durbridge was having a good day. He started the first heat with some very strong rides, going nuts on the hard sections of these long lefts. His opponent Damien Hobgood also had a fine rhythm during the heat. But it wasn't enough to stop the current Hang Loose Pro champion Pete Durbridge.
Yeah, it's good to be getting through heats again, and yeah, now it's coming down to the top end of the draw, and the heats are getting really tough, and yeah, whoever gets through this one, I'll have. So yeah, I just have to play another smart heat and yeah, just surf my best.
Jeremy Flores has a good history of results in Brazil. Speaking fluently the Portuguese local language, he can feel at home at this contest. Brazilian last hope in competition, Adriano de Souza, wasn't ready to give it away. He went for the long rides and finished well all his waves. Very focused and with the whole country backing him up, Adriano had one thing in his mind: the final.
I'm really proud, to do quite a final at my country, and the whole crowd stayed with me. So I hope to continue, for the whole crowd to help me out of the water, and I hope gonna make the final in this contest. It's gonna be really good for me and to continue for the top 5 this year.
Bobby Martinez has established his permanent spot at the elite squad of the ESP World Tour. He came to this event as the last winner on tour, after defeating Australian Tash Burrow in the final of the Billabong Pro in Tahiti. But heat number 3 was dominated by the runaway train from Hawaii, Dustin Barca. He was on the moon when he found the winning laps during the heat. He took advantage of the low scoring points of Martinez and established a strong lead for almost the whole time.
Yeah, I'm definitely starting to get a little more comfortable with the tour, and definitely want to have a good result.
Barco was looking very relaxed in the final day of the contest. He managed to find 2 strong rides early in heat 4 and began with a commanding lead. Koa Bacalso from Hawaii even had a strong laugh to challenge the Australian, but it wasn't enough to defeat the World Tour leader.
It's never guaranteed in the water, I always was waiting for a big set to come, and Keikoa could have got it, and anything can happen out there, it's Mother Nature. So I was always, not until when the hooter went, we walked up the beach, was the only time I thought maybe I got it.
In heat 5, both surfers started with strong riding. But it was in the second wave that this match was decided. Neither one of them could find a wave as good as the first one. But it was the Australian Tash Burrow who came in as a winner, defeating the American Team Race in one of the closest matches of the 4th round.
No, I love that. When you're surfing good and you hear the crowd appreciate it, it makes you get more excited, and want to surf better.
Heat 6 started off in a sunny full tide conditions. American Kelly Slater had a slow start after falling unusually in a critical part of the wave. He answered straight back with an incredible laugh that raised the crowd towards him. Whitaker gave back in the same currency, with some heavy turns on top of a nice looking set wave. But Kelly looked unstoppable. He came right back with some of the greatest moments of the whole contest, reaching the highest scoring heat of the event. But that wasn't enough. He wanted more. And from that moment on, he felt like he was free surfing.
Today, this is my sort of driver board. This is like a Trestles or a J-Bay board, and I just put my fins on for beach break. This is a 6.0, I think, 6.0 or 6.1, but yeah, I think I found my home. This one feels good.
CJ Hopgood and Mick Campbell performed another close heat of this fourth round. Both surfers had a lot of waves ridden and went off on almost all of them. Surfing their best to advance through the next round, it was hard to say who was leading at the end of the heat. Job for the well-trained judges who decided by less than a point towards the American CJ Hopgood.
It's good to be there every time and knocking on the door, you know. All I ask is for an opportunity, and so yeah, we'll see what happens the next round. I'd love to be in the final. So, but it's gonna be some great heats coming up. You know, beat Adriano first heat, and so we're really starting to get serious. So it should be fun.
Mick Fanning was looking very fit. He wants to stay in a close range from #1 spot in the ratings. He starts heat 8 with a convenient long wave and puts the pressure onto Chris Ward from California. Chris even tried some different tricks, as he's used to doing. But it wasn't his day, as Mick won one of the lowest scoring heats of the third round.
I feel comfortable here in Brazil, you know. I've had a lot of good results here, and you know, I feel comfortable with all the people around. It's cool, you know, and yeah, I'm just relaxed and just having fun.